Hello and welcome back to Boring Dead Gaming, where today we're going to be playing and finishing up with Beneath a Steel Sky. We're now on the ground floor, and we're going to investigate things. Joey's dead. I think we got his circuit board out though.
I ought to move that trash.
Have a heart, Foster. Okay, let's have a look at these.
A pallet of bricks suspended from a pulley. It's pivoted in the middle, like a seesaw.
We're going to need to do something with that.
It's attached to some bricks via a pulley.
Why do I feel like we might be sending the dog for a swim? Let's chat to
Excuse me.
Hello, darling. I don't believe we've met.
No, I'm a stranger here.
I'm Mrs. Piermont, but you can call me Danielle.
I'm pretty sure that same voice actress is actually used in Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. And I feel like her character in that may even be called Mrs. Piermont. That's how my brain is remembering it anyway. Anyway.
How do I get out of the city?
Now, why would you want to do that? There's nothing in the gap but sand and savages.
But that's where I live.
Oh, how ghastly for you, my dear.
What's the mutt's name?
Well, really? He's not a mutt. His name is Spunky.
He looks like he's got fleas.
He has millions of them. But he's allergic to the flea powder.
Why don't you give him a good bath?
Oh, I've tried, but he can't bear to get wet.
Do you know someone called Overman?
Why, yes, I do. He worked with my husband, Professor Piermont. Why? Are you interested in Overman?
He was my father.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. Overman's only son died in an accident.
That was no accident, Mrs. Piermont. It was deliberate sabotage by security. My mother was killed, but I survived. And I've read a document which proves it.
Incredible! Your mother was a great friend to me. If there's any way I can help you, just ask.
Okay.
Never mind.
Now this guy, I'm pretty sure I need this. Yeah, that's going to be a distraction to get rid of this guy, I think, because I can't remember exactly why, but we need him there.
What's through that door?
It's off limits to the likes of you.
I just wondered where it leads.
It's the old cathedral. There's nothing interesting in there. In fact, it's empty.
Why guard an empty cathedral?
I'm not guarding it exactly. I'm just standing here.
Yeah, right.
Preventing me from entering.
Yes.
Do you know the woman with the dog?
Oh, yes. That's Mrs. Piermont. The richest woman in Union City. And the ugliest.
Never mind.
Alright, let's have a look at the other screens down here and see what we can find. Alright, who's the boy?
Hello. Who are you?
My name's Vincent. What's yours?
I'm Robert. You can call me Rob. Why aren't you at school, Vincent?
My tutor's malfunctioned. I tried to reprogram it to play video games.
Would you like me to repair your tutor?
I can do that myself. But then I'd have to go back to my studies.
What's that you're playing with?
It's my handheld games console.
Neat. What's the game?
It's called Fleecy the Lamb.
That sounds nice. What's the objective?
Torch the mutant psychos with your flamethrower and stop Dr. Mantis from butchering the orphans.
But that's horrible.
Yeah, I've played better.
What other games have you got?
Not many, 'cause they're too expensive. They're smuggled into the city from Hobart. I've got Nobby, the platform game, Onan the Barbarian, and Revenge of the Deadly Dandelions.
I suppose they keep you out of mischief. Do you know a man called Oberman?
No, Rob. Why do you want to know?
He's my dad.
Aren't you a little old to have a dad?
Last time I saw him, I was a little boy. I was taken away to the Gap.
The Gap? Oh, wow! I'd like to escape to the Gap. I'm tired of being told what to do.
Do you know the woman with the dog?
That's Mrs. Pearmont, and she's a pig.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Well, she tried to confiscate my console. She gave me a lecture and tried to force me to join the Junior Security Corps.
Don't wear out your thumbs.
Alright, we've got a gardener. Talk to him next.
Excuse me.
Take your time.
Smart floral display. Are they real? What do you think? They look kind of shiny.
Naturally. I've just varnished them.
Do you paint the flowers too?
This is Union City, not Wonderland. You obviously know nothing about plants.
Won't the varnish harm the plants?
Au contraire, Clever Dick. It filters out the crap in the atmosphere.
What are you doing to that plant?
I'm modelling a living sculpture. It's called topiary, and it's an art form.
What are those blue flowers called?
They're dandelions. Don't
Dandelions?
touch them,
They're pretty. But why can't I touch them?
because if you do, you'll wet your bed.
I haven't done that for months.
Months.
See you later.
Okay, let's try using this terminal in case there's anything different on here. There might be different personal ad. Well, maybe not personal ads. Yeah, we've seen all that stuff. Yeah, same as. Now what's through here?
Maybe I could force it open with psychic energy. Or not. No card slot. Must be a private elevator. It's the call button for an apartment. There's no reply.
Okay, let's go this way. We'll do a lap around the pool, see what's what. We need something to tempt that dog onto that plank, I think. What's this?
The door has an old-fashioned lock on it. It's an old-fashioned cylinder lock.
Can we just force it with the crowbar, maybe?
It would be quicker to break the door down.
Do that then.
The door's too sturdy to break.
Alright, we need something to get in there, I think. That I don't currently possess. Oh, hello. Oh, the club. I remember that being mentioned. I'm guessing we can't get past the doorman, but let's have a chat.
Excuse me.
Hold it. Your membership card, please.
I don't have one.
This is a private club.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You do now. Piss off.
How do I join the club?
You have to be sponsored by an existing member. It's a most exclusive establishment. frequented only by those with the proper credentials.
You mean people with money?
No, people with credit. There's a world of difference. People with money think they can afford not to care. People with credit know they can't, but don't care anyway.
Smart shoes.
Oh, thanks. You can tell a lot from a man's shoes. The design tells you what kind of man he is. The way he cares for them tells you where he's going.
And what he's trodden in tells you where he's been. What goes on in the club?
If I was to tell you that this club provides recreational facilities par excellence for a clientele with elegance and taste, I'd be lying through my teeth.
You just said it was exclusive.
Oh, it is exclusive but seedy. The reason people come here is the cheap booze and the fact that it's off limits to security.
Do you know anyone who'd sponsor me?
What about old widow Piermont? She used to come here, years ago. If you chatted her up, she might sponsor you.
See you later.
Let's
Excuse
ask her.
me.
I don't think it's as simple as that, but we'll find out if she needs something in order to sponsor us.
Would you sponsor me for the club?
If you're really Robert Overman, I'll sponsor you. But I don't want to visit the club. I'll call the manager from my apartment.
Yeah, she's going to be walking the dog for a while, though, I think.
The big guy's sacks are spilling their contents.
Okay. It's like Buddha.
It's a little man carrying a log. Nothing.
Oh, come to Mummy, Spunky.
What? Okay.
Court closed. See LINC for news of forthcoming attractions. Shut.
Oh, come to Mummy, Spunky.
Alright, so... She might have started up that voice line for a particular reason. What's going on?
It's too.
Okay. Has she gone up? Or is the dog still here? I don't know. Maybe she has gone upstairs. I should I talk to him and see if she's rung down?
Excuse me. See you later.
Maybe not. But we could try pressing the intercom. I could have sworn we needed to catapult that dog into the pool, but I think she's gone up to her apartment.
Hello.
Hello.
Who is this?
It's me, Robert.
Come right in, Rob.
Yeah.
Welcome to my humble little home, Robert. You know, I remember you as a baby, Robert.
I've grown a bit since then.
I'm sure you have. You must have so many questions to ask me.
Yes, I have. What was the professor working on?
Didn't I tell you? Helmut was the designer of LINC. It was his dream. but he died before it was realized. Your father became
Music
the
just sounds
project
so loud.
leader.
Let's take that down a bit more.
So my dad was responsible for LINC?
Yes, he stepped into Helmut's shoes. LINC reached completion on the very day you were born. From then on, Richard changed. He spent more time with LINC than he did with his wife and baby.
Why did my mother try to escape?
But she did her best to cope. But she wasn't the same after Richard's rejection. The authorities never approved of her marriage either, because she came from Hobart. Eventually, she decided to return home.
So the bastards had her killed.
You're overwrought, Robert. Would you like some paracetamol?
I don't want analgesic. I want answers. Is my father still alive?
I've not seen him since my husband's funeral. What a magnificent occasion. I wish I could have stayed until the end.
You walked out of your husband's funeral?
I had no choice. Poor Spunky hates cathedrals. All that incense and droning makes him bilious. No sooner had I got him outside when up came his breakfast.
It's a good thing he didn't chuck in church.
Don't interrupt, darling. Well, when I got back, they were all gone. Congregation, choir, coffin and all.
Why didn't you want to visit the club?
The memories are too painful.
Did you go there with the professor?
Yes, we met in a club. Oh, he was a handsome young graduate. And I was a flower in my first bloom. He plucked me from the garden of innocence.
I see what you mean. The memories are painful. Are you gonna sponsor me now?
If that's what you want. I'll telephone the manager and make the arrangements. This won't take a moment.
Oh. That was unexpected.
Is that Mr. Coulston? Danielle Piermont here. I have a friend I wish to sponsor.
Now I think I have to get the dog away from his food, so I think I put the cat video in the VCR. Here he comes. So I want to take the dog bowl.
If I pick up the bowl, the contents will slop all over my hands.
What? Robert, just take it.
It's full of biscuits and dog drool.
Just take it.
If I pick up all over...
Hang on. Ah, took a biscuit. That's alright, that's fine.
It's an ancient Greek statue made of fiberglass.
I'll turn off the monitor now.
Those little kittens are so bright, unlike some pets. It's another of which select... None of the buttons do what...
Yeah, fine, leave it there. Do I just leave? Talk to Mrs. Piermont again? I don't know.
Excuse me.
Alright, let's just exit, because hopefully I should have done that phone call by the time we get down there. Let's go this way. Yeah, so we'll do that when we think we need to get into the cathedral. I think we put the biscuit there, lift it up, and then doink. Let's see if we can get in now.
Excuse me. Hello, Mr. Overman. How did you know my name?
You're a member now, sir. It's my business to know all our members.
Can I go in now?
Certainly. But you're in for a disappointment.
How come?
It looks smart with the lights turned low, but in daylight, it's a flipping toilet.
Never mind.
Gallagher again. Okay, barman, we've got a band. Something out the back there. Let's talk to Gallagher first.
Never mind.
Okay, what about this guy?
Hi. Mind if I join you?
Good afternoon to you, Mr. Overman. What do you think of the club?
I don't like the music.
Neither do I. They should have retired years ago. I'm Colston, the manager of the club.
Pleased to meet you. There are greasy fingerprints on the glass.
Hey, get your hands off my drink, Buster.
We do need that, I'm pretty sure. What about this lady?
Excuse me. Hi. Mind if I join you?
Well, hello yourself. They call me Bob.
Oh, no, she sounds like Cilla
Pleased
Black.
to meet you. See you later.
Oh, don't count on it.
Excuse me. Can I have a drink, please?
No chance.
Why not? Nice ruse.
Fair enough. Have a look at the jukebox.
The select button isn't lit. Pressing the buttons doesn't achieve anything.
Can I put Joey in the jukebox? Oh no, not Colston. What about the band? I think we need to get in there, but I'm pretty sure we need to put
They
the
look really
fingerprints
happy.
on that thing.
Or stoned.
How do I get his glass?
Hey!
How do I get out of this city?
Can you see I'm busy?
I'll take your turn for you.
And lose the game for me?
You're gonna lose anyhow.
Don't be so sure, Gallagher. I've got something up my sleeve.
I knew you were cheating.
Well, so are you.
I don't think anything there is going to help me get that glass at this moment. Maybe Piermont could ring him again and get him away from the table, if I ask her. It's possible. We need to get her downstairs again as well. I've got Joey to help me at the moment. Need to find another shell for him at some point. There she is.
Excuse me.
Let's talk to her, see if I can convince her to distract the manager.
How's Spunky?
He's in disgrace. The greedy little thing ate all his biscuits and still keeps asking for more. I don't want him getting fat and losing his figure.
Naturally.
Alright, I think let's try taking him for a swim. Should distract the guard, I think. And we'll get in the cathedral. Right, I need to pull the rope, and then we just gotta wait for the dog to come round. I mean, I don't know how long that's gonna be.
Ha! The trap is baited.
Rob.
Ha! The trap is baited.
Rob.
What was that flashing noise? Where has Spunky gone? Officer Blunt, come and help me, quickly.
Alright, time to go in the cathedral.
Just for
Oh.
a second, you scared me. But you're only dummies.
It's not that guy we met.
They're not human. Someone's been making androids. They must have switches to activate them somewhere. Damned if I'm gonna look for them, though.
Jerry, want to take a ride in one? No. Okay, well, let's go down this way then. Hmm.
You don't look so healthy. You should get out in the sunshine. This place is spooky. Oh no, not her. Not Anita.
That's a shame.
Her skin is burnt and blistered. She appears to have been exposed to radiation. He doesn't have any eyelashes. Yo, that's horrible.
Can I pick his head up?
I don't think a severed head would be any use.
This is kind of grim. Hey, what's this cabinet?
Wouldn't you know it? It's locked. There could be something useful in there.
Could try the middle bar. Nope. What about the card? Sometimes you can slip a card into a lock. No.
Wouldn't you know it?
The wrench. Oh man, Anita. Shame.
She appears to have... The wheels are locked in place.
Can I do anything about that? No. Alright, let's get out of here. Try the other door.
A ventilation shaft. Better keep away from the edge, or I'll get sucked off.
We wouldn't want to get sucked off, would we? Okay, what happens if I do get to the edge? Actually, don't do that, because I haven't saved for ages. Might be a good time, actually. Let's do vent. Oh. So, like, what was the purpose of coming in here? I don't know. This guy's gone, so I mean we can come and go. I might go up to Mrs. Piermont's apartment if she's up there again. So I think she might be able to distract the club manager. I bet she's still out. Okay, let's think about this. So I think with Anita gone, as sad as that is, I think that means I might be able to get into the reactor room in the factory. So I might try that. I know that guy in the radiation suit. I know he leaves and puts it in the locker, so I'm wondering if that is an indication that that has now occurred. Card's still not working, Lamb, huh? There we go. Yeah, so let's put this radiation suit on. Oh, it's a teddy bear on his jumper, that was it. Right, so we can go in here now.
It's the entrance to the reactor.
I'm gonna save again, just in case. Just in case I do die again. Okay, let's have a go at this. Reactor status. That's probably fine. 2. Oh, did I open it? Shut down? Access denied. Okay, well I opened the door, didn't I? Can I go in now? LINC card. That's what I need in here, I think.
The power in those things gives me the willies.
I will close that door as well. I don't really want to be wandering around with an open reactor in a game that will kill you. So let's shut that door and we'll leave. Now the LINC card, it's Anita's card, isn't it? It was a clue that she died in the reactor because of the radiation stuff. Yeah, so I think we go to the if we go to the security office and use Anita's card, I think she has different tools on it. I think she was a bit of a hacker. Can't quite remember the purpose of getting into the club and the cathedral at this stage. I think I think getting into the cathedral, I think that progresses the game to this point in terms of getting in the reactor. The club stuff, yeah, I don't know yet. Maybe I don't have what I need just yet. What if I put her card in the terminal? Yeah, she's been delinked. So I think I'll use it on the Shreedman port chair thing. And I think I can get down there directly now by using my right card in here. And then we've given ourselves that Phoenix access. There we go. So let's try it with Anita's card in the slot and see what that does for us. Now she has... oh, blind. This is what we want. Because now I can... it doesn't last forever, but we can test it on here. So you get this and you stick it on there. And it gives you a few seconds. It does eventually come back, I think, but it does appear that that's fine for a while. So we'll do the same thing to this. Go through. There you go, so that one came back. Now the knight. What have I got? Layback, Charon? he just stops access, so let's try here. God, that music seems like it's getting really loud again. There we go. Try the playback thing on this. I think it's like a holographic thing.
If that's you, Rob, listen carefully. You're the only one who can help. I was supposed to make contact with an agent from Hobart. Trouble is, the rendezvous was in a park on ground level. And now I'm a D-Link, I can't get there. The agent's name is Eduardo.
I think it's the gardener.
I don't know how he'll get to Link. But beneath the city there are tunnels. The remains of the old subway. That could be a way in.
Okay. Now I think we should blind... We're going to try and get the tuning fork, but we're going to blind the eyeball first now. Okay, do I just grab it? I think it's used to defeat the nut. Oh, I bloody knew it! Okay. Wouldn't let me blind the eye. I'll try again. Maybe I can do it quickly. Ah, that worked. Oh, just in time. Okay, I think we try this on the night. I think it might get rid of it. Is it me or does the music feel like it's gone really loud again? Let's try this. Range of modulation increased due to class 4 variants in link defense. Yeah, I guess I can't defeat the knight with that unless... I forget what this Charon stuff is. Let's just disconnect. So we should go, I think now we have the name of a contact, I think we should go back to the garden. I think we can say hello Eduardo or something and he admits he's the contact. So it's basically just going to be me walking down all the areas we've seen before, so I'm going to pause here while I do the travelling part. Okay, we're back down here, let's go and chat to Eduardo.
Excuse me.
What?
See you later.
Do I give him Anita's keycard?
Excuse me. I've got something for you. Can't stop. Too busy.
What? And I'm assuming he was Eduardo. This can't be Eduardo. Oh, I can ask him different stuff.
Tell me about your dandelion game.
Ah, it's brilliant. You get chased by these giant yellow weeds.
Exactly, that's a dandelion.
You mean dandelions are yellow? The gardener told me they were blue.
He's mad. He's not a real gardener.
How'd you know the gardener is a fake?
He's got green fingers.
That's the sign of a naturally talented gardener.
I saw him dipping them in the paint. Anyway, the plants are made of plastic.
You're a real help, Vincent.
No problem, Rob.
Don't wear out your thumbs.
Alright, let's try again.
Excuse me.
Having had that conversation.
You told me dandelions were blue.
Did I? Well, what of it?
This boy assures me they're yellow.
Ugh, smart-assed little brat. All right, you got me sussed. I haven't had any formal training, but I've always dreamed of being a gardener. I love 'em, every little shrub and succulent. Those dainty blossoms waving their little stamens in the breeze.
All right, I get the point.
You won't report me, will you?
Why should I do that? Excuse me. Do you know a girl called Anita?
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Why do you want to know?
She's been murdered. I found her body in the cathedral.
Can't see why you're telling me.
Yeah.
Excuse
stop
me.
Being obtuse.
What's your name?
It's Eduardo. Why?
You're Anita's contact, right?
How come you know so much?
She left a message on her card.
Listen, do you know what's happened to LINC?
I'm totally confused.
LINC is a living, self-replicating organism. Originally, it served as an advisor to the council, but it has gradually taken control. How and why? We're really not sure. Hobart scientists have developed a virus. It will check LINC's growth, if we can get it into the system.
Will you give me the virus?
I can't. It's been downloaded to LINC space. Anita was supposed to retrieve it, since she had a Shrievman port.
So have I. I owe it to Anita to get that virus.
No chance. It's bound to be guarded.
I can try at least. Excuse me.
Don't know why he keeps stopping conversation.
See you later.
Alright, okay. Do we go and try again? I'm confused by the club thing. Maybe we should go back. Oh, this door's open. It reminds me a little bit of a game way back called Cruise for a Corpse, which, thinking about it, was probably around the same time this, like maybe 91, 92, something like that, where conversations could progress time forward. So, you know, you'd be walking through and there'd be nothing you could do, then you'd have a chance conversation with someone and say the right line of dialogue, and then suddenly the game would enter the next phase. This reminds me a little bit of that, because, like, I'm pretty sure that conversation with the gardeners just opened this door, but I'm not sure why.
Silence in court! Security Services, Department of Justice, Inc. Judge Chatsney presiding. Court is now in session.
Silence! I recognize
Turn his
that
volume
villain.
down.
An habitual criminal if ever I saw one.
That's Mr. Greaves, my lord. The counsel for the prosecution.
I feel like the music volume resets when you enter a new area.
Silence when you speak to me. Now, who is the first contestant?
Contestant.
Defendant, my lord. The case of Union Security Services versus Howard Hobbins.
Oh, not Hobbins.
Howard Hobbins. Come on up. Nice to see you, Howard. You're not nervous, are you?
Not really.
The defendant is accused of gross contempt and assault of a security officer.
Intolerable.
It's gone loud
What
again.
have you got to say for yourself, eh?
I've been framed, Your Honour. May I elucidate, my lord?
Go on then, but hurry up about it.
Officer Blunt was investigating a complaint
It's gone loud
made
again.
against Hobbins.
I'll just
After
leave it.
questioning the defendant, he was the victim of an assault.
Ah, monstrous! Off with his head!
Just a flippin' minute. Who's defending me?
Defence? Is he entitled to any?
I'm afraid so, my lord.
On my soul, whatever next? Who'd be silly enough to defend this wretch?
No voice line for that for some reason, but he
Very
indicated
well.
me.
Let's get on with round one. Fingers on the buzzers, everyone.
I wish to call Officer Blunt.
Call Officer Blunt.
Please tell the court what happened.
I was assaulted.
And is the culprit present in the court?
That's him in the overalls.
I rest my case, my lord.
Good. Where's my black cap?
We haven't heard the defence, my lord.
Is it really necessary? Oh, go on. Just don't take all day.
Now then, Officer Blunt. What was the nature of your injuries?
I got very wet.
But you didn't suffer any physical harm.
I could have caught a nasty cold.
Tell the court how you got wet.
While patrolling on Bellevue, I was saturated by a sudden shower.
Did you ascertain its source?
Oh, yeah. I heard laughter from the walkway above.
So, you saw the accused pour the liquid?
I couldn't see anything. My eyes were full of water. But I'd recognize his laugh anywhere.
Just how well do you know Hobbins?
I've never met him before.
And yet you say you recognized his laughter.
I don't know.
Who lodged the complaint against Hobbins?
Objection, my lord. Defense is contriving to lead the witness.
It was a simple question. I wish to establish the seriousness of the complaint made against my client.
I shall permit the witness to answer. However, I'm awarding Mr. Greaves 5 points for a well-timed interruption.
So who did lodge the complaint?
It was Daniel Piermont.
What was Mrs. Piermont's grievance?
Cruelty to her pet dog. I interviewed Hobbins on 4 occasions, but he still hasn't confessed.
4 interrogations suggests harassment.
Objection, my lord. Officer Blunt is not the subject of this trial.
Quite correct. Objection sustained. 10 points to the prosecution.
No further questions, Your Honor. I wish to call Mrs. Piermont.
Call Mrs. Piermont.
Hello, darling. Hello, Robbie. Hello, everyone.
Silence in court.
What was your complaint against Hobbins?
He was abused, my little poochie boost.
Disgraceful. I haven't had a dog abuse case since the infamous Spaniel Mangle scandals.
Had you met Hobbins before this incident?
I don't recall ever seeing him. but one takes little notice of mere maintenance men.
Did you witness the alleged attack?
Not exactly.
Then how did you know about it? Did the dog tell you?
Officer Blunt reported the incident to me.
How would you describe your pet dog?
Objection, Your Honor. This is a trial, not a dog show.
Objection overruled, Mr. Greaves. I want to get to the bottom of this doggy business.
He's an absolute darling. Everyone adores him.
No further questions, Your Honor. I'd like to question the defendant. Did you assault Officer Blunt?
Objection, my lord.
Why, men, what's wrong?
Repetition, my lord?
Objection overruled.
Are you guilty of assault, Howard?
Not me. I was fixing one of the cooling pipes, and it burst.
So Blunt's soaking was an accident?
Not exactly.
Why did the pipe burst?
Some joker had cut a power cable and
could
overloaded
that
the
be?
steam release in the power station.
I wonder who that
That's
was.
what damaged the cooling pipe.
Oh, I see. Did you laugh at Blunt's predicament?
Laugh? I'd nearly wet me pants.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Greaves, you may start the bonus round.
The facts speak for themselves, my lord. Hobbins is a cruel and callous man, with no respect for law and order. I recommend the maximum possible sentence.
Any comments from the defense?
I don't believe this is happening. This is total madness. You've all been warped in some way. And I think LINC is the cause.
Silence! I've heard quite enough of this nonsense. So it's time for me to make my judgment. Howard Hobbins, you've won tonight's star prize. Life imprisonment. However, in view of your service to the city, I'm going to reduce your sentence. 2 hours community service. Court dismissed.
Well, that was odd. I mean, I'm tempted to go in the club again now, just in case that's, you know, move things along again in a way. The band's gone. Why don't we try the jukebox again?
Hey, music lover. If you're looking for the best in sound, I got 'em. The music of the spheres right here on Earth. So come on, get your fingers on my buttons. Let's make beautiful music together.
Creepy.
How offensive. Why they put voices in these machines is beyond me.
I'm all warmed up for you, baby.
Shut up and let me check the selections. Oh, Lord, it's mostly country and western.
Nobody's perfect.
Ah, there are 3 tunes by the resident band.
So, what's your choice, big boy?
Now we'll start at the top.
You search but find nothing.
Try talking to Babs
Excuse
again.
me. Is there a subway around here?
Oh, there used to be. The club was named after the station.
Where is the subway station?
You're standing in it. see the area in front of the stage? The track ran right through there.
Oh, hang on. He's getting up to... Alright, I'll have that. Yoink. Now, I think that gets me in here. I think all I do is roll that glass along that metal plate, and I think it gets me in. Rob. Okay. How do I... Okay.
There's a thumb-sized indentation in the plate. It doesn't react to my thumbprint.
How can I get that thumbprint off there? Just trying to think. I had that putty, but that's blown up. Is there tape? Has anyone mentioned tape? Okay, I do actually have one idea. More based on a vague memory than anything, but I think it's the doc. I think he might be able to graft those fingerprints onto our hands. Yeah, because there was a machine in his office that I had vague memories of using, but we didn't get used in the operation that we did have done. I hope we can pay for it. Also, we don't have Joey anymore. I think we can just wander in though now. I'm feeling that weird guy we spoke to's gone now, the android. Yeah. I think he may come back into it. I don't think he's a good guy.
Excuse me.
In your own time, mate.
Can you match my fingerprints to those on this glass?
Oh, yes. My machine will do that automatically.
It's not against the law, is it?
Whatever gave you that idea?
Don't security use them to check people's identities?
If they do, it's the first time I've heard of it. The usual procedure for identification of suspects is a retina scan at the post-mortem. Now, about these prints you requested. Open the panel on my machine and insert the glass. Then place your hands in the otodermatome.
Will this hurt, Doc?
Oh yes, quite considerably.
Silent screaming. Right, I think we can get in that room now. It might be the subway. I guess we'll find out. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else to, like, do before we move on into a new area. I don't think there is. I think this might be it. Not it as in we're at the end, but I think we're heading into the final act. I don't think there's anything else we can do in the LINC machine in the security office now. But we will be going back into LINC space. Club. That's where we're going. I think we just used the metal plate. There we go. Right, what have we got? Packing case.
It's a big box made of wood.
Sounds like it could be a candidate for a crowbar. Okay. What do I do with that then? Oh, I remember. I think if you try and stand on this box without doing that, I think you fall through. I'd kind of forgotten that though. I didn't do that step.
I'd never shift that in 1,000 years.
Yeah, I can reach the grill now though.
If it's for ventilation, it must lead somewhere.
Use the crowbar on that? No.
I can't reach it from...
Stand on the box, Rob.
The grill is...
Wrenches? No. Cable?
The grill is too firmly attached to pull from the wall.
I don't know, Rob. Can you get the
That's
pack?
too big an...
Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah, okay.
I'd never shift...
I was thinking if we could tie the cable around it, then pull it somehow. No. What am I missing here? Definitely not just do this again. Okay. Is there anything in the packing case?
It's disappointingly empty.
I don't think I have what I need to get through there right now. So let's do a bit more exploration, I suppose. I mean, there is one thing I have a vague memory of using. I haven't seen a way to get them yet, but it was the shears the gardener was using. Because when I was speaking to him, I was thinking there is a way to get those. But I didn't see an option to like ask him for them or anything. But I'm wondering if maybe he's just gone and left them now that we've moved the game along. No, he's still there. Let's try talking to him again.
Excuse me. See you later.
That didn't help. Anything I can give him?
Excuse me.
I've got something. Can't stop. Too busy.
Right. Okay. The only thing beyond this I can think is the shed. Which was quite obvious, but I haven't got a key or anything.
It's an old-fashioned cylinder lock.
Wait a minute. What if I use a card on that? On the lock. Yeah, I need...
It's an old trick,
Yeah.
but it still works.
Okay. That's it, that's what I want. What else have we got here? A map?
It's a map of the subway, which means I'm getting close to LINC.
There's a box, can't look in that. Secateurs, which is what we do want. What's this machine?
Central, High Green, Museum, and St. James. They must be the names of the old subway stations.
Right, I'm pretty sure that's what I need to get through that grill. Didn't occur to me to use the card there before. I kind of forgot about it. I think he could have tried the crowbar. At least give it a go. Alright, anyway. I think we're on the right path now. Oof, right, okay. Climb on box. Use snippers on grill. Sweet. Alright, let's go through.
I can't see anything, but I can feel a breeze.
Yeah.
The subway. It's like a warren built by giant rabbits. The roof of the tunnel must have collapsed.
I guess we'll try this way first, see what's down here. These are just alcoves, I think. Don't know if there's anything more useful on this screen. We'll just go through for now, I guess. Not getting any hotspots. Yeah, I think I put the light bulb. I think there's a scary monster in there. I'm just going to save it, and we'll have a look at what's in there. But I think it's something scary.
There's something in there. Something horrible.
Bye, Rob. Alright, restore game. Subway. What I think we do, though, is I think we put the light bulb in this socket, and I think that scares it away.
Whatever lives in there is scared of the light.
I don't think I can go in, but I think...
No way am I...
Yeah, I think it just allows us to go past this way. Now this is... Yeah, okay. I wonder where the other way went. I'm tempted to go back and have a look. Alright, I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to go back and see where the other way led. I mean, it might just be an instant dead end, but it'd be nice to know. There might just be something to pick up we might need. Probably worth checking. Yeah. Now, is there anything here we can grab? Possibly not, but... You never know.
The roof of the tunnel must have collapsed.
Alright, well now I know, so we won't come back here. I'd have always wondered if I hadn't come and checked it out, though. Oh, that thing looked like a giant scorpion or something, didn't it? Not sure what it was.
It's an old advertisement for Anchor Insurance. I wonder if Anchor's grandfather was a complete zero, too.
Gosh.
The picture is covered with mold and dirt. It's the station's name. Museum.
Just go through then.
Uh-oh, the tunnel roof doesn't look too stable.
Well, we're not getting back out that way. This looks fun.
That thing's alive! I wonder what it is. It's warm and throbbing with a tough skin.
I think vague memory of kind of just stabbing into this thing. Or...
The skin's too thick to puncture. The skin's too tough to tear with my fingers.
Let's try this again.
It's penetrated the outer skin. The outer skin is stretched and weakened. The skin's too tough.
Alright, what about these things?
The skin is too hard.
Try again.
It's penetrated the... It's stuck in the vein, but hasn't pierced it completely.
Have I got anything I can tap it with, like a hammer, maybe? No, well, I'll just take it back for now. We might have to come back.
I can't slide it, push it, or pull it. There's no obvious way of opening it. That patch of plaster looks damp and crumbly. I've exposed the bricks beneath the plaster. The mortar holding those bricks has crumbled away. I can't quite reach it.
Trusty crowbar yet again? I think that might be what I need now for the the hat to hammer it. So let's try this again.
It's penetrated the outer skin. Ugh! I made a hole right through the vein! Now it's stuck right in.
Oh.
Ugh! I made a...
Hang on. Can I get Joey in there?
There's no way of turning it off.
Alright, let's get out before it shuts the door.
It doesn't operate manually. There aren't any buttons to press.
I think I can get Joey in that machine though. Let's follow it. I think there was stairs or something there, but I kind of want to do this first. Alright, not quite sure why I got a window to look through, but that's fine.
There aren't any external switches.
Oh, really, Rob?
It's recharging itself at the power supply. It's activated by the robot's presence. It's active.
Oh. There's a slot. What about that?
How do you feel, Joe?
I'm completely operational, and all my circuits are functioning perfectly.
That's a relief. Is there any immediate danger?
If your presence here is detected, termination is more than likely. Negative.
Are you really the Joey I grew up with? You don't sound like him.
That is unavoidable. My shell has a limited syntactic processor.
Oh well. At least you're not so argumentative.
Still, some of the lines aren't voiced, which is what.
The screen displays the medical robot's status. I've got a hunch I'll need to open that. no way of opening it.
Alright, well we got this exit here, it's a different one. Let's go and have a look.
Hello! I was not expecting a visitor. Allow me to introduce myself.
We've already met several times.
I am known as Walter, and I am the future.
You're not human, are you?
Now, whatever gave you that idea? I'm obviously not a machine, or an animal. In fact, I differ little from you.
You're talking of a future designed by LINC?
Certainly. It was not LINC itself. Designed by your own fathers.
What are LINC's plans for the real humans?
We are all members of the same family. We can coexist quite peacefully until they disappear through natural wastage.
What do you mean, natural wastage?
Following the sterilization program, the old humans will slip quietly into extinction. But you need have no concern for the well-being of the human race. Or for the future, come to that. Since you have no future.
I was gonna say, I was pretty sure Walter kills me. Help, Joey! I mean, there's no auto set, so I've got to go back to. I've got to go back to this. I'll just redo all this stuff, and then we'll come back when I've done Joey again. Okay, I'm gonna save again. Let's just do Joey Bop, and I can tell him to go check out that room.
I want you to check out the tank room. I want a detailed report on everything, especially that android.
The android could be dangerous.
Exactly.
Now, I think there's a window we can sort of check on Joey's progress here. Go this way. Look through here. So there's the guy. Apologies for the dog. Right, so Joey's coming out. Let's see if he found anything useful. Where'd he go? Maybe still looking. Oh, here he is.
Give me a report on the tank room.
The growth tanks contain developing androids. Nourishment is supplied from a tank. The temperature is maintained by convection from an underground source.
Tell me about the growth tanks.
Access to the growth tanks is not possible. Access to the computer is denied. The tank contains chemicals on which the androids feed.
So, without it, they'd die?
Affirmative.
Is there a way of draining the tank?
Manual evacuation is achieved by opening a tap.
Is he dangerous?
It's certainly stupid enough to constitute a threat.
Let's come back to that. We probably will ask him to open the tap, but there's this other room that we haven't been in yet. And I kind of want to go and check it out. Down here. Okay, so it looks like that's how we might change the room temperature. Let's kind of look at this.
It's the controls for opening the cover.
So does that close the cover? Yes. So does that mean I can come and pull this metal bar now?
Pulling the handle has loosened the grill. I can't pull it in. It's no longer securing the grill.
I think we've made a trap for that android. Can't quite remember how we spring that trap, but I think it's basically made a trapdoor that he can fall into now. So let's go and ask Joey to turn off the tap and then see what effect that has. I'm gonna save again because we'll probably die. You're in time, Joe.
They don't appear to do anything.
Where is he? Okay, well Joey's disappeared, which is fun. So there's the tank, that's a tap. So you can drain that. We need the guy to stand on that. So we do, I think, yeah, so I think we do... Joey, there you are.
Open the tap to the nutrient tank. That will distract the android technician.
I'm going to look through the window for now and just see what happens once that's done. Here comes Joey. What happens when he turns back and looks at the tank? He's not noticed it yet. Alright. I think the only thing I can think to do is go in the room now when we've turned the tap and see what that's done. A little bit dumb because he might well just kill us, but guess all we can do is find out.
Hello! I was not expecting a visitor. A puddle? The tank must be leaking.
Humans 1, androids 0.
There we go, cool. We're going to leave that dripping because we don't want these guys hatching.
No obvious explanation of what it's controlling. There's a weird fetus thing floating in it. Whoever said babies were cute? There's a weird fetus.
Alright, what's this? Got a door?
No way of opening.
Is that just the door to the other room we were in? Maybe.
There's a rubbery man in there. So that's how androids are created.
Let's look at this door.
Whatever's behind that door must be important. No manual controls. That's the most secure...
Okay. Let's try this door. See where that takes us. Oh, hello.
It's displaying some info.
But we don't know what it is.
They're linked to surveillance cameras. They're linked. This monitor is...
Alright, well this is our link interface, so why don't we start with Reich's card. Back here. Don't know if that's going to help us at all, but... So I don't have anything that's going to stop this eye working, have I? Maybe I'll just come out. I was wondering if it was going to be a different level to the one we'd seen previously, but seems not. So why don't we try Anita's card? So we've got the tuning fork and the blind now. Does the tuning fork do anything to these eyes? Nope. Anything to do on him?
If that's you, our trouble is the wrong and not the agent. I don't, but beneath the there are that could be a way.
Alright, well that was that conversation still. I don't know. So I need the blind on Rob's card, or I need something else on Anita's card to actually deal with that night thing. Previous room?
Never mind.
Shall I use my free access card on this? There's got to be something in here.
It's displaying some
What if I use my card with this? Is it just a machine? Oh, okay. Maybe it's just... okay. Status report. Nutrient tank drain open. Possible malfunction of water 14. Temperature surge detected. Blah, blah, blah. That's fine. Access to restricted area. Have you decontaminated? Maybe. It's open door. So that door's open. Oh, hello.
You've saved me the bother of coming to find you.
I should have guessed you were part of all this.
Why do you think Reich had to die when he tried to kill you? Or that meddling girl who tried to help you escape? LINC needs you alive, Overman. That's why it planned this family reunion.
Get out while you can, Rob.
Stop! Tell me what you want from me!
You won't be needing this robot where you're going.
Oh, killed him. Nice one.
It's an android. Aha! Another ID card from my collection.
This one's red. Ah. I think we should probably take Joey's
Poor Joey didn't last long in that shell.
circuit board.
I'll take his board as a memento.
Now, do I use that card now in that machine, or do I see what's in here? Maybe we'll see what's in here. I'm gonna try the Gallagher's card in this terminal, and maybe we can resolve this link space thing. Maybe he's got what I need to get rid of that knight. So what has Gallagher got? He's got Divine Wrath and Blind. Okay, well they sound useful. Right, Divine Wrath on this knight, shall we? Come on. I wasn't hopeful when he shrugged again, but it seemed to work. Oh, hello. And Link Environment Manager, Polywrap Crystal. Protect applications from unauthorized eyes. Okay. Do we open? We just use it. I wonder if we can go in now with Anita's card, and the knight will be gone, maybe? It's my guess. Let's see if it's correct. I'm using Anita's card because she's obviously got the blind and stuff as well. Actually, that tuning fork might be what we need. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, so I think this is what we get. What we use to get in this crystal. I'm not sure what it is, but I think it's probably important. Helix. To combat the caudal syndrome, checking the growth of rogue tissue in smart systems. Ooh, okay, sounds like that could be useful. Oh, that's the virus. Oh, don't have to decrypt it or anything. No, that's it, we got it. God, the music's so loud, but there's no point turning it down because it just goes straight back up again. Anyway, that's done now. Okay, so I think we can move on. We got the virus we needed. I don't think there'll be any reason to go back into link space. Let's push on into this area. Huge tank.
Whatever's in there is extremely cold. It could be liquid nitrogen. Instant frostbite if I put my hand in there.
Alright, you know what? We've done a little bit since the last save, so I'm just going to keep this going. Don't really want to have to do all that stuff again. What's this?
The computer is controlling the tank and displaying its readings on the monitor. Pressing the keys has no effect. Pressing the...
Okay, what's this?
There are strands of tissue suspended in this tank. Whoa! The liquid in the tank has burned my hand!
Did we get it? No. Alright, what if I try and just get some out with this? No. Fair enough. Oh, hello.
It's a fully formed android body. Hey, wake up, rubber features! The cabinet has a door. There's an expansion port in the cabinet. A computer for each of these androids.
I think I put Joey into one of these. This is the Walter thing. Do I download character data? Oh, okay, hang on, go back. Run RMN program. Use error, not present. Okay. This might be another... I'll take this out now. I think that might... Yeah, I was worried, worried he might attack us. What's in this one? Is there anything different in here?
There's an expansion port.
Try this one maybe? Alright, well that one's already done. Download character data. Successful. Start up.
How do you feel, Joey?
I'm not entirely sure, sir. I feel soft and curiously vulnerable.
That's because you're practically human.
And this feeling of insecurity is natural?
Oh yeah, you'll get used to it.
By the way, sir, take my advice. Don't wake the other androids.
Why not?
If they've been programmed, they'll terminate you.
I think you need a new name, Joey.
I concur with your observation, Mr. Foster. What do you consider an appropriate sobriquet?
I'm gonna call you Ken.
That's wonderful news, sir. Tell me, are there any memorable Kens in history? A Ken whom I might seek to emulate?
All the Kens I can think of were dorks.
Splendid! It will be my mission in life to make the name Ken synonymous with dorks.
How do you like your new body?
It's wonderful, sir. There's just one thing.
What's that?
When will I be getting the accessories?
I don't know what you mean.
Ears, body hair, those little decorative parts?
Eyes.
You're better off without them, believe me.
Thanks for saving me from the android.
My actions were the only logical course. What I cannot comprehend is how an android could behave in such an irrational manner. Why, it was almost as if he was human.
What did he mean by a family reunion?
Since your mother was killed, that leaves only...
My father.
You never speak of him, do you?
That's because I can't remember him.
Can't or won't, sir?
Are we close to LINC's core?
Almost certainly, sir. I can sense its presence in a strange and mysterious way.
Like the old man, the pictures in the campfire. He saw it too, the evil beneath the city. And then he died with the rest of the tribe.
This isn't the time for remorse, sir. You must destroy the evil and avenge their deaths.
Never mind.
Now, do I take his circuit board with me? Yeah, we've already uploaded his personality, so I think that's all there is to do in this room. Yeah.
It's storage. For what, I couldn't guess. I'm obviously supposed to put my hand on that.
I could try it.
That tickles.
Maybe Ken?
Place your hand on that lock sensor.
With pleasure, sir.
There we go. Oh no.
Hey, rubber man!
What's wrong with you?
I appear to have a problem, sir. My hand has melted onto the door.
I don't like to leave you here.
I'll be free in no time, sir. Have you got an axe?
No, I haven't. Why?
You could have used it to sever my hand.
That's unthinkable. Never mind.
Can we pry him off with this?
Hey, rubber man!
Got it. I can pry you free with this crowbar.
Smart thinking, sir. Unfortunately, the use of leverage is inapplicable.
Now, what about the secateurs?
Hey, rubber man!
It's a grisly thought. But maybe I can snip your fingers with these shears.
I had already thought of that, sir. Unfortunately, it couldn't be done. My skin is far tougher than yours.
Alright, leave you there though, I guess. I think he'll follow her at some point. Now, do we just jump down? I guess so. It's all very organic, isn't it? Okay, let's climb down, I suppose, into the belly of the beast.
They serve as a ladder. It's sucking and stretching out for nourishment. It's supplying nourishment to that organism.
Chuck a brick in it? What about this cable? Starting to think maybe I don't have on me what I need for this. Okay, let's head up. I wonder if, is there a way to get the liquid nitrogen, I wonder? That might free Joey. Or Ken, as we appear to now be calling him. I feel a bit dumb, but there's tongs right here. Guess I should use those, huh? And probably get one of these things? Do I maybe put that in the liquid nitrogen?
The tissue is frozen now.
Now, maybe I could use that on Joey, but also maybe I feed that to the thing? The orifice thing we saw? Liquid nitrogen might be enough to get him off there.
Hey, rubber man!
Would these tongs help to free you?
Not a chance, sir.
Alright. Well, let's leave him there for a sec. I'm thinking maybe... Hang on. go down that way. I don't like the...
The cable should bear my weight. Rats! I can't climb to the cable from here. If I jumped to the cable...
Alright, let's try dropping this thing to start with.
Nothing seems to have happened.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what I'm meant to do, so...
They serve as a...
Was I not quick enough, maybe? Okay, we'll try and come straight here after I've frozen that sample. It did look black when he dropped it. I was wondering if maybe I delayed too long. Shame it's so far. Alright, let's try this again.
The tissue is frozen now.
Alright, let's run. Run. Go on, Rob. Quick. Still looks frozen. They look the same.
Nothing seems to have happened.
What am I doing wrong? Okay. Hang on. Yeah, I think I'm being dumb. I actually looked up a guide. I have to use Anita's card first, which now has the virus on it, remember? I didn't realise. But we have to insert the virus into the system. And then we do what I've been doing. Don't worry, Ken, you're fine. Right, so yeah, Anita's card has the virus.
Ha! The virus has caused the program to crash.
Now this stuff is dying, I think, so... grab that. Stick it in there.
The tissue is frozen now.
Right, now this should work. Don't think we have to rush quite as hard, but just want to make sure. Basically what we're doing is feeding the virus to this weird organic thing down here now, I think. There we go.
Yes, I've poisoned the sludge. This could be the second most stupid thing I've ever done.
Father? Is that Robert? Oh, my son. Why did you come here?
I thought you'd be glad to see me.
I did everything I could to stop you. You're in terrible danger. Get away.
I'm taking you with me. How do I disconnect you from the machine?
Listen to me. Link needs a replacement for my brain. And the best choice was someone related by blood. It sent Reich and his goons to bring you here. Link killed Reich when he threatened you.
But if Link wanted me alive, why did it wreck the helicopter?
That was my doing, Robert. I managed to wrest control from Link for a few seconds. Long enough to cause the crash. I hope to spare you my fate, Robert.
Ken, you're just in time.
I thought you might need a hand, sir.
Oh, he's still got one left.
I've got a bad feeling about this, sir.
What happened, Father?
Link has rejected me. And without it, I'll die.
So I think I'm going to save because I think we can get in the chair, but it basically means game over. Oh. Did I take too long? I saved just before then, so that's annoying.
Are you all right, sir?
Do I look all right?
Mr. Foster?
Foster is no more. I am Link. I am the future.
I think I saved just as I was getting stuck in that chair, so I don't think I've got time. Ah, man. Okay, I'm going to have to go back to a previous save then. So I'll pause here and get back to here, basically.
Are you all right, sir?
Okay, we're back here.
What happened, Father?
Link has...
Alright, Ken,
Help me, quickly!
What do you want me to do?
sit in that
Sit
chair.
in that chair.
Are you going to plug me into Link, sir? I hope you know what you're doing.
So what I was doing was saving the game so we saw the bad ending. But this is the good ending.
Something is happening, I think. Yes, I'm gaining control. I found my destiny, Mr. Foster.
Can you ever forgive me, Robert?
For letting your machine kill my mother?
Please, try to understand. It was the greatest experiment ever devised. Tapping the unexplored depths of the human brain. The potential of the subconscious mind.
You fused with this machine deliberately?
It was a well-considered plan, my boy.
Well considered? It was nothing but megalomania.
I had a dream. The fusion process was an apparent success. But the computer shared access to my human failings. It learned of greed, of vanity. It reveled in the power it wielded. I was almost powerless in the hands of this monster.
Which is the monster, Father? The computer or you?
Robert. Oh, Robert. You were my only reason for wanting to live.
Father? Father! Too late. It's over now.
There we go. Everything's a bit tidier now.
About the vacancy in the sewage grading plant, Howard. Perhaps we should assign the position to Gilbert Lamb.
Hello, Mr. Hobbins.
Hello, son. What do you want?
I've come to say goodbye.
You still plan to go back to the Gap?
Yeah, I've had it with city life. I'm certainly gonna miss you both. Why don't you come too?
We got enough to do. Getting Union City back to normal.
I reckon you'll make a great team.
Will you come back to visit us, sir?
I'm not sure about that, Ken. But I'll be thinking of you. Oh, by the way, Mr. Hobbins. Here's your wrench.
Sure.
Thanks, son.
I'm afraid your sandwich is no
Usually
more.
Ken gives me any trouble. Goodbye, friends, and thanks.
Be vigilant.
And there we go. That is Beneath a Steel Sky. It's a pretty good game. Like I said, I think it does belong in that sort of golden age of point-and-click adventures for me. I think perhaps it's not quite at the level of the best of the LucasArts games. I don't think. I think some of the puzzles are a little bit obtuse. Like I said, it reminded me very much of Cruise for a Corpse in places where, you know, you'd hit a wall and then what you needed was the right line of dialogue with the right person to then progress things onwards, which, I don't know, it feels a bit counterintuitive at times. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed it. It's I think also a game that has as many sudden deaths as this probably needs a bit more of an auto-save system. I mean, I knew a couple of times when deaths were coming up and was able to save just to kind of show what happens. But, you know, back in the day playing this, if you hadn't saved and you went, say, tried to walk past that tunnel or you walked through that door with the android there, even though you do get warned about it, you're back at the beginning of the game, which is a bit unfair. But, you know, it's of its time, I think, in that regards. But still a very good game. Hopefully you've enjoyed this series. If you have, if you could hit that thumbs up button, that'd be fantastic. Be sure to leave a comment as well. Let me know what you thought about this playthrough and, you know, the graphics, the story, the humour, the characters, the puzzles. Anything you like, really. Just be great to hear your thoughts. And if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, it'd be amazing if you could do that. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.